All right, good morning, y'all. Happy Thursday, pre-Friday, Friday Junior, Friday Eve, last day of school. Is that why you are all here? It's the last day of school. 11 or 11:30? Well, they're different at each school. My youngest gets out at 11:45. Then the high school, I don't think, gets out till 12:30, I think.
Graduation day.
Yeah, there's a few things going on. All right, let me go through quick announcements or / reminders. Monday is Murph. That means we only have one class. I'm going to open the doors at 9 for those of you that want to come in. Get yourself really loose. Get yourself really warm. We will start at 10 o'clock. We will go until you're finished. Tuesday is the DEXA truck. If you have not booked a time yet, I would definitely do that because as of yesterday afternoon, there was only 8 spots left, or like around 12 o'clock yesterday, so I don't know what's left now. Our little in-house competition got delayed because I called the competition software, told them my idea, and they were like, wow, that is genius. We've never heard of that. This could be huge. We could do this with gyms all around the world. As soon as we get off the phone, I'm going to host an emergency meeting. We're going to see if we can put this together, and I'll call you right back. And now it's been 2 weeks, so I'm assuming they just stole my idea and ghosted me. So now I'm just going to do it old school, and I'm going to keep track of your stuff. What I was trying to do is make it so that y'all could see like a virtual link online, and y'all could see it from everywhere and see where your team's points are and blah, blah, blah. But I'll just do old school, keep track of it on a whiteboard, take a picture at the end of the day so every team can see where they're at. But I don't want to start the week of Murph. There's too much going on that week. So I'm going to push us back till that next week. So I'll give you more information on all that and how it's going to work next week. Because I am mixing in a whole bunch of things, not just the competition, but a bunch of other stuff. And I'll go into that next week. Anyway, today we got 3 minutes of cardio. We got 20 seconds of knee drive. That's that lunge position where you push that knee out to the side. Make sure not to let your foot roll. You actually want to take your big toe and grip the ground. When you grip that ground, it actually creates a little pronation in the foot, and it strengthens up the arch and the ankle. After you're done there, you got overhead tricep, one arm over the top, grab your elbow, pull it back. If you want to add a little extra, you can lean, and you'll get into the obliques and also quadratus lumborum, which is a lower back muscle that causes a lot of lower back pain, and it's really hard to stretch, actually. Then you're going to go into the hang, so put your hands shoulder width or slightly wider, hang for 20 seconds. Standing split stretch, walks, widen your feet out, go down to one side, walk your hands across, back and forth. And then the last one is super slow air squats. You want to do those as slow as you can so we can get those legs warmed up for everyone's favorite, wall balls. Because I'm so generous and compassionate, I have added another rep to improve your fitness, but I have also given you an extra 4 seconds. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you don't know, a wall ball generally takes like 1.5 to 2 seconds. I only added 1 rep, but I gave you 4 seconds. So it feels pretty nice. Yeah, so you can tip me later. But anyway, so you're going to add 1 rep to whatever you did last week, but wall balls are the same. Use the same weight, squat to full depth, hit your target, do your best, make it as far as you can. I don't think there's much else to cover there. We've been doing this for several weeks. Then afterwards, I felt like we needed to do something a little different. So we're going to spend 15 minutes doing different types of carries. So you're all going to have a medicine ball, a bumper, a dumbbell, and a kettlebell. You're going to set your gear up in a pile. At 3, 2, 1, go. You're going to grab a bumper, put that over your head, lock your elbows out, and you're going to walk out the front door from wherever your gear is. That's where you're going to start. You're going to head down the street here, make a left. You're going to go to the second driveway, so not our driveway, but the next one just past the big tree. You'll turn around, walk back in the back door, back to your gear. And just to be clear, on the overhead, if you need to take a break, you can do that. Just stop walking, right? Don't bring it down. Keep walking while you relax your shoulders and then pick it back up. Bring it down, stop, rest, pick it back up, put it over your head, lock your elbows, and walk. Once you get back in, you're going to grab one kettlebell and one dumbbell. The weights are all listed. They're the same normal weights as usual for comp, RX, and burn. I realize if you're doing RX, you're going to have a 53-pound kettlebell and a 50-pound dumbbell, and that's 3 pounds difference, but you'll be fine. Switch hands at the turnaround if you need to even it out. If you're like me and you're OCD about that kind of stuff and it bothers you, which it does bother me, and I will switch hands, you guys are more than welcome to do that. Anyway, so you got one kettlebell, one dumbbell. The goal here is to get the shoulders back, stand nice and tall, Superman chest, tighten your abs up, and walk. You're trying to put yourself in good posture and walk, so we strengthen that good posture. We are not trying to just trudge our way through, because this is the posture you're going to strengthen. So if you're not intentional about it, you will be in bad posture. Once you get back in, you're going to pick up a medicine ball and carry that however you want to. It's totally up to you. You can do whatever you want. Just take it with you. Carry that out the front, down to the 200 mark, turn around, come back. Once you get back to your spot, you have completed one round. So for the sake of scoring and reps, out the door is worth 1 rep. If you make it to the turnaround, that's 2 reps. That's close enough that I think you guys can hear when the time runs out. A lot of times I can't give you a rep when you go outside because you don't know when the clock stops, so you don't know where you were whenever it ended. But this way I think we can because it's close enough. So you get to the 200 mark, that counts as rep 2. You make it all the way back to your own stuff, and that completes that movement, which would be 3 reps. So technically there are 9 reps in a round. It looked like everybody was around 2 rounds and maybe a little bit more for our best score. But other than that, any questions on that? Sweet, let's warm up. We got 3 minutes of cardio. See if we can get loose. If you ordered a Murph shirt and I haven't given it to you, let me know. I'll give it to you before you leave at some point. Yeah.